Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Lapis Re. And last episode, some of our characters had fun playing a board game, and some of our characters had fun camping. So pretty much everyone kind of enjoying their day in their own way. Of course, the board game I think was a bit funner just because, you know, we got to see characters in various outfits, you know, can't really beat that even in the great outdoors. But by the end of the episode, we actually started to get into a bit of spooky territory, like I think there was a ghost by the water. So I think we're going to be getting into more of that this episode, so this could be a pretty scary episode. Let's see how our characters handle that. 3, 2, 1, play. You know, after our big old planet intro thingy. Bum, bum, bum. It's nighttime. The perfect time for scary stuff. I don't think the director's here. A map? Yeah, that's definitely a map. I was gonna say, are we gonna take it? But she was way ahead of me. You look kind of suspicious. What are you up to? Yeah, that map is just straight up stolen. But we have it, that's what matters. I kind of want to rewatch the end of last episode because I think she said that, you know, that map was given to her or something. I'm almost positive she had it at the end of it last episode. Yeah, them I don't think we've seen perform yet. Or them. Never get tired of seeing some of the outfits in the opening. So, how are you doing? Are you still alive? Rune Explorers. One of them looks much more daijoubu than the other. Yeah. I learned that back in, like, middle school. I never go anywhere now, though, so it's not really helpful anymore. It's a good question to ask. It doesn't make me feel any better. Did she disappear? Was she the one that went to the ghost last episode? She might have been. No, we have not seen her. Poor Lynette. Having to go outside is the worst. Yeah, that was a place I think we saw the ghost. Maybe we'll see a clue there, like something left behind. Of course, we're all friends. Yeah, Lynette, just recover our tree tent. Oh no, rain. That's gonna wipe away any evidence. Rain is never a good thing when you're trying to investigate something outdoors. By an eagle? What? Perhaps. Spirited away. Or eagled away. That pause. Well. Just playing at someone's house. That's probably not the case here. Unless you count the haunted house. And playing as being terrified. Not how I would describe that. Not at all. Well, at least it's not locked. So that's probably where she is. You mean we're going inside? I was not told of this. I'm not convinced. If you're not scared, then go on in. Maybe you should hold hands for safety. Just don't split up. Is that a doll? Yeah, hopefully that doll does not start moving. We got no choice at this point. That doll's gonna move, isn't it? Oh, God. Well, it did. Sort of. Like the minimum amount of movement, but still counts. So now we lost a couple more people, so... Are you feeling any better? Right. Took the words right out of my mouth. I see. I don't remember what character they're referring to here. Lady of Culture. Yeah, the translation's still not great. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah. That is not okay. She's gonna pass out now. Yeah, that was not cool. That did not help anything. Hey, they found the house. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be scary if it was new looking. Clue. What are those? So they're inside. Well, she's inside. I mean, they're inside because there's like three people in there. Okie dokie. And of course, yeah, saw that coming a mile away. So yeah, if she isn't here, I wonder where specifically. Because we haven't spotted her yet. Not quite hand-holding, but I'll take it. I'm sure we'll find her. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, we were doing a magic thing. Thought that was just some kind of encouragement. What kind of song are we singing here? It's a sort of an idol show, so it works. Yeah, I don't think we've seen her perform yet. Sugar Pockets. Love that name. Sugar Pocket. Okay, I'm fine. It is hard to be an idol when you're shy. So is everyone eventually going to end up in that building? Well, at least half of us are in that building. Not sure the exact percentage, but I know a lot of us are. At least, like, what, 5 people? At least. So, maybe everyone besides those two is in the building now. Because, you know, Maya went in there off screen, supposedly. We're all friends here. Is that a baby crying? Oh, that is scary. Like, scarier than I thought this episode would be. That baby crying sound really makes it so much worse. And it's still going, too. I don't know why I'm getting Corpse Party flashbacks. Please stop that sound. There's not, like, actually a baby in here, is there? That'd be pretty weird. Can we go home now? Please make that sound stop. Is it just like a speaker on one of the dolls? Face down, ass up. Oh god. Ah! Oh my god. Can we please leave now? I'm not so sure about that. Don't say that. No! I mean, that shot was in the preview, but doesn't make it that much less scary. Those were Go's arms, I think. Oh, Tiago. Kinda scared. Yeah, that's not even a ghost, but it was kind of scary. Well, I think she'll reach her limit. I keep forgetting she can do that. I guess that's one way to get to the building. Here? Oh, that. Okay, right. Okay. Fair enough. I thought it was just the power of love, but okay. We're gently set down. Yeah, that doll was clearly foreshadowing the other dolls. Cut its head off with your hair. Dolls look so lifelike. Very unsettling. We're just bullying the doll. That chandelier is no match for her hair. Must be so embarrassing just Ponsu on display for everyone. So, what's the deal with this doll exactly? You're not gonna tell me she's not here. Ouch! Is that the ghost? Hair seems a bit unbalanced. Greeting. Yeah, that's the ghost. Sort of. Oh, there she is. So she was here. Aww. She was not prepared for that greeting. Ow. It's gotta hurt. Well, kind of, yeah, you disappeared. Oh, that face. Mary baby. So now we get to see what happened. Wow, right away. Right. I guess you couldn't just leave her by the river unconscious. Not sure if I'd be scared or not if that's how I woke up. Garnet. I had to listen to how her name is pronounced because I can't really trust the subs on that. Yeah, Amelia's doing fine. I think these two are bonded off screen. It's nice that she made a new friend. And we are ready to go home. Invite people to the haunted house. Yeah, I'm sure that goes well. Who could say? That's just so mean. Yes, do you see the ghost? It'll probably be fine for her. Yeah, don't you want that? Okay. That actually went better than I expected. That's more the look I was expecting. Do you have tea? Is it like ghost tea? That was the best reaction. Okay, now she knows she's a ghost. Is a ghost a type of demi-human? So you want to go back on that friend thing now? You're really out of the loop, aren't you? I would imagine. Well, it wasn't quite as much fun for us. I didn't know a dog could sweat. How kind. Others definitely do, though. When they see through her, or she does does that. Wait, maybe if you use the door, that would help. They are not a ghost. But, yeah, that's just crazy talk. Getting flyable heart flashbacks. No, we are not going to do that. It's a nice camera angle. You have the uniform, you know, you can go too. I mean, if you want to make friends, school is the best place to do that. Let's not make her pass out again. That is the important thing. Well, that was a fun adventure. Meanwhile, Mary Berry's still just... But yeah, everyone searching outside was just kind of wasting their time. And there's our new member. The sort of ghost girl. Are we really gonna have a performance as a credits roll? I mean, I'll take it. Man, she looks so good, doesn't she? And they do have an audience, okay. Oh wow. And now she's on stage as she should be. Oh wow. They really are going pretty crazy on the effects for this one. Just love the very frilly outfits. That was pretty good. I don't know how I'd rank it amongst performances so far, but it was not bad. Okay, so I guess we'll get them next time. Alright. Okay. That was the 6th episode of Lapis Relights. And yeah, this episode was the scary one, for sure. Now, the episode, I mean, a lot of it wasn't too scary, but once we got to that room with, like, the dolls and we showed the roof, the ceiling, whatever you want to call it, and that's where it got scariest. That's where it hit peak scary, for sure. But anyway, yeah, the episode was focused on finding Maya, because last episode she ran into the ghost, quote-unquote, by the river, and passed out just immediately, although we didn't find that out until later on. And the ghost girl, Garnet, I guess you just call her Garnet, that's her name after all, she, being the kind person she is, decided to bring her back to her house, you know? Take care of her, maybe befriend her, perhaps. That's kind of the idea. And apparently the doll was just kind of bored and was just messing with people as a result. That's the source of a lot of the horror, because Garnet was not trying to scare people. She was just busy with Mary Berry or whatever, taking care of her. So everybody else was just dealing with the doll's shenanigans. And I knew there was something up with that doll. It looked way too realistic, well-drawn. It was at the front gate, the eyes moving. Of course, that was the mastermind. It just makes far too much sense. The baby crying. The baby crying was also one of the scariest parts of the episode, for sure. Now, Amelia got a lot of screen time because she's like the biggest scaredy cat, you know? So whenever you're in a scary environment, the biggest scaredy cat's going to be the biggest source of entertainment for the audience, so that's what we got a lot of that focus. I don't remember the name of the girl that hangs out with Amelia, the one with the hair techniques. I just don't remember her name. But she had a lot of good stuff in the episode, for sure. For one thing, just seeing her chop down the walls with her hair was great. Seeing her torment that stupid doll was great. You know, just her dynamic with Amelia in general is great. You know, in fact, I think she had my favorite line in the episode, which was, well, it was translated as, "If you're going to possess anyone, please go to Lady Amelia instead. She's far nicer than I am," or Megaton, or whatever. The best thing about that line, though, is because, like, she's basically sicking her on somebody else, and in doing so, kind of proves the point that, yeah, Amelia's more kind than her, because Amelia's not the one trying to, you know, pawn this girl off on somebody else, you know. I don't think I conveyed what I was trying to say very well, but the point is, just the irony to the line was great. That was probably my favorite line, for sure. And, yeah, just this girl, I know her name, Garnet, yeah. She has a very interesting way of, you know, kind of greeting people as they wake up, where she just kind of straddling them, you know. When Maya woke up, she even had, like, a little bit of her hair in her mouth, like that very Japanese horror kind of thing, you know. So, that's always an interesting way to wake up, for sure. Garnet herself is an interesting existence, because she's like a ghost, kind of, but also doesn't seem to think of herself as a ghost, and she's a demi-human. And but they actually kind of flip-flopped a little bit on whether or not she was a ghost or not. But I think what they're trying to say is she's a ghost, but she's just not aware of it. I guess that's what they're trying to say. I'm not quite sure, but I think that's the end takeaway. But yeah, her line about, you know, being scared about ghosts, that's pretty funny. It does, like I said, reminds me of Flyable Heart, the visual novel, because in that one there is a ghost character, well, self-proclaimed ghost character. But, and she's afraid of ghosts, you know. There was one scene that was kind of funny, when she's like, "There's not a ghost nearby, is there?" It's like, "Yeah, there's a ghost here." It's like, "Wait, where?" It's like, "It's right there. It's you," you know. It reminded me a lot of that, probably because I saw that scene just yesterday in that visual novel. So I got a kick out of that as a result of that. But yeah, this was just a pretty fun episode, just getting to explore this haunted house, and scary things happen, like arms through the wall. And just watching Amelia be scared, I got a lot of entertainment out of that, probably more than I should have. You know, even like near the end, just having Garnet coming to the wall carrying teeth, even that scared Amelia. Just, there was a lot of fun with that. I think we also established in this episode that demi-humans are immune to the whole energy drain thing, which is cool, you know, which makes Amelia a pretty good partner to be friends with Garnet. So that's cool. To end off the episode, we actually had the performance from Amelia's group. I don't really remember what her group's name is. I mean, I know we had the Sugar Pockets name drop this episode, but I think that was a different group. Like, not that one. I'm pretty sure. So I'm not quite sure what their group is named. Although Sugar Pockets just a great name in general. But anyway, it was interesting that we showed them, you know, doing kind of metal performance thing, like outside on the grass in their school uniforms, and then like kind of transition from that to them actually in a more proper stage and their actual idol outfits and stuff like that. So I guess it's just kind of supposed to show two different performances. You know, that was probably had a decent gap in between them, you know, and the second one we actually had Garnet up on stage with them, who I guess joined up with them, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It did seem a bit abrupt, but, you know, they just had to fit that in at the end, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, Garnet is quite something. Just, I like that one line when she was talking to Amelia, like, you're the only friend I need, or whatever, just kind of the look she gave her, and the chill Amelia got, that was also quite a good bit. So, yeah, and also some talk about getting Maya to join Sugar Pockets, so maybe we'll get more into that later. I don't remember the name of the twin-tailed girl. I think it was Ernesta. The names are the difficult thing about this show. There's so many characters. Maybe someday I'll remember almost half the names. Just, you know, goals. But anyway, good episode. I liked it. It was scary. You know, I'm not great at dealing with horror, so, you know, the scary jump scare bits, of course, got me, as they always do. Amelia was great. Garnet, she didn't have as much screen time as Amelia, but what she got was pretty great too. I don't know why I got such a kick out of her walking through the wall with the T, just scaring Amelia, despite literally trying not to at all be scary. Just like, hey guys, I brought tea. Why are you running away, Amelia? Why are you scared? I just brought beverages. What's the problem? I enjoyed that more than I probably should have. But anyway, fine episode. I think I've said everything I can really say on it. So yeah, we'll see what we do next time, because the preview didn't really tell me much about what to expect, not as much as the preview for this episode did. So we'll see. We'll see when it airs. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.